Hey, that's a soda pop from Soda Hughes, and you are watching the Malak channel, and today we are looking at a big chonker. This is The Art of Rocksteady's Batman, featuring works from Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, text by Daniel Wallace. This is a big book, big format, nice and sturdy, pretty thick pages. Seems like some good quality. I'm interested to see some of this. I'm imagining it's going to show some of the concept art and stuff that was involved in, the Batman games. Unfortunately, it looks like this copy has gotten some wear and tear, so some of the pages are a little beat up. I did play a lot of Arkham Asylum. I feel like it had a pretty cool concept, pretty cool atmosphere of the asylum, kind of a place where Batman is not in the city. He's definitely out of his element, and kind of the element of all the villains. It gives an opportunity where you can have a lot of villains, where you can inject backstory into why they're there, why they would want to get back at Batman, and you can really just toss whoever you want at him. So, great idea for a video game. That's some cool work. Hopefully, there's a little bit of a sheen on these pages. Hopefully the reflection, the glare isn't too bad. I really try to do what I can with my lighting setup. You know, they're pointed at walls. This Poison Ivy drawing is so cool. Like the separation of light and dark. You've got that hyper white showing the highlights on the shoulders and the hair. So cool. Love the kind of like viney tattoos. I wish you looked more like that. They kind of wound up on something like this, which is, I guess, cool for the game. Also, you know, the game is a semi-realistic kind of aesthetic, not really ink focused. I remember Arkham Asylum had a lot of good weight to it. Like Batman felt heavy, and like when you would hit things, like it was like really weighty and crunchy. Felt like there was a lot of force. You had a whole bunch of tools, and I remember there was a lot of stealth where you could, you know, sneak around a room and use your gadgets to kind of thin people out and set traps and stuff. It was basically moving from like one arena room to the next, from what I remember. And then there were some boss fights and stuff. I also remember they had that like little moment where they like broke the fourth wall, sort of, and made it look like the TV was breaking. And I was playing it at my friend's house. He was the one who had the I think we were playing it on PS3. And man, I was worried I had done something to mess up his stuff. Yeesh. Yeah, good times. Yeah, Scarecrow's kind of nightmare domain. I think one of the first superhero comics I ever read was a Batman comic. I'd like to find the two Batman comics that were my first evers. I know one of them was a Batman Beyond, because I never knew that there was another Batman. I was like, I'd gotten a little older, and I was always asking, like, can I get comics? And eventually I found out there was a comic section at the library, because, you know, we'd always do like the summer reading programs and stuff. And I finally convinced my parents to let me get some comic books. And yeah, I remember I got two Batman comics. And I was so surprised at Batman Beyond, because he had that like red-black suit, and I thought it looked really cool. Yeah, it was one of those, and then I'm pretty sure Poison Ivy was in the Batman comic that I got. Trying to remember any other details about it, but it's hard. It's been a long time. I didn't play Arkham City that much. That's the open world title. The Joker, a very interesting rendition of him. Kind of sick-looking Joker. I recently saw someone interviewing, what's his name? Christian Bale, I think? I can't remember. The guy who was in Nolan's Batmans, I think. And they were asking him what they thought of, is it Robert Pattinson? I am so bad with actor names. Like, yeesh, I'm bad enough with people I know and meet remembering their names. Pretty good with faces usually, but yeah, really struggle sometimes keeping all the names in check. And they're just like, what do you think about it? And he was, what do you think you should do? What advice? And he was just like, I don't know, like, do your thing, like, trust yourself. People were super critical of Heath Ledger being Joker, and now everyone's like super, like, it's overhyped almost. Everyone's crazy about it. And then you had, what was it, Joaquin Phoenix did his. I thought the Joker movie was alright, but it didn't blow me away or anything like a lot of people seem to feel like it did for them. But, you know, maybe I just have a slightly different taste. This is funny. I always thought working on a game would be kind of interesting, but I wonder if it would... I'm always worried, you know, if you get a little too close to some things, it makes you hate them. You know, you can't enjoy them the same way anymore. I don't know. I made books. Still really love books. I don't know, sometimes you see some interviews and some people just seem kind of tired. Just like, can tell that game design is like super hard. But I guess publication design isn't exactly a walk in the park either. But yeah, two very different things. But I've always thought it'd be kind of cool. Batmobile, a little tank. And there it was. That was The Art of Rocksteady's Batman. Really big book with a lot of content. Looks like they provided some context and stuff for people who are interested in that. Maybe people who are interested not only in Batman, but in, you know, game design and trying to, or maybe they're just really huge fans of this series and, you know, this will speak to them. I'd say it's a pretty good book. I'd probably give it, you know, probably about a B rank for this one. Thank you so much for watching the video. Be sure to look in my description to find the link to my Patreon. Clicking on that and supporting me there would mean so much. It helps me support other artists and help me keep doing this, which I really, really want to keep doing. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope to see you again. Take care. You're such a